This video shows how to recover data within your client record if you've accidentally overwritten a field in your private notes or questionnaires. So for this example, I'm just gonna open these private notes I have in here, and I'm gonna, at the moment they're empty, but I'm gonna enter some data here. I can say entry 1, entry 2, this is just some test data, entry 3. So I've entered these 3 different entries, and this could be any kind of data you enter here. It could be something very long. I'm gonna go here and just type some data. Hello, example data. Okay. As I'm typing this, the data is being auto-saved. You can see here it says all changes are up to date. Now, I'm gonna refresh the page. I'm gonna simulate coming back to this data and deleting it. So data could have been deleted for many reasons. You could have accidentally overwritten it, or there could be some sort of glitch occasionally, and some data could be deleted. So in this example, I just deleted the data and it was auto-saved. So now when I come back to my record after refreshing the page, the data is no longer there. So here are the notes, and now this table is empty and this field is empty. So now what we do is every time you make an edit to any of these fields for questionnaires or private notes, we are recording every single edit you're making in our database. So we do this in order to have a backup so that we can potentially restore data if it's lost for any reason. So you will notice here there is a little history button next to each field. So if I click this button here, this is querying the database and it's showing all the values that this field had for the last 30 days. So I can say that at 1:30 at the time of recording this video, and at 1:31 there were these 2 edits. So this was the first data I typed, and this is just the value is empty because this is when I deleted it. So if I click restore here, this will restore the data that I had typed. And this could be, in this example, is just a very simple edit, but this could be several lines of text. Like it could be half an hour of work that you spent typing it. So being able to restore it is very useful. For this table, the same thing can be done. You can click this button and this will show the data. Now with tables, this data here may be a bit harder to read because the table is showing, so all these numbers 0, 1, 2, 3, etc. These are just indexes for the rows and the columns of the table. But you can read here, for example, and here it says entry 1, entry 3, and this one says entry 1, entry 2, entry 3. So what this is saying is row 0, column 1, column 2, this is the text. So you can click here to restore, and this has restored the data into the table. If you make a mistake and you restore the wrong one, it's not a problem. You can just click again and choose the one that you want. So this can be done for every field. And last thing I want to mention is that you shouldn't blindly rely on this feature 100%, because there are some cases where you may have typed some data and we may not have a backup. So for example, if you're typing in this field and there is a problem with your network in your computer, so a problem with the Wi-Fi or internet connection, there may be the situation where you lost connectivity and your browser was unable to send us data to our servers at NutriAdmin. So if this was the case, it would have been, we don't have a way to storing a backup of data if we were not able to receive it. So most of the time this will work, but just take into account that in some very specific cases, we may not have backups. And also another consideration is that for performance and security reasons, we will only store backups for up to 30 days. So if you want to recover something that you edited very long time ago, or longer than 30 days ago, you will not be able to find it in here. In those cases, you can contact support, and we may have another way of recovering from another backup system. So you can reach out and ask us in those instances. So that's all for this video. Hopefully you'll find this feature useful, and if you want to restore a previous version of your data, you can do it by clicking this button. Thank you.